Hey, Nick Majira here with LoanSites. Just wanted to make this video go through the overview of the example website you're going to be getting. Now, this is all going to be customized, and I'm going to go through each page so you have an idea. The whole idea behind LoanSites came about there. There's a lot of website companies that make websites, and there's a lot of mortgage-specific website companies. But we really didn't find anybody who was making mortgage-specific websites that look great, that work great, and that also have SEO capabilities as well. And so there was no one doing the full package. And so we saw the need there, no one was doing it, and that's why we got started. Now, the thing with websites is back in the day, the first thing that people saw was your car. And when you pulled up with your car, depending on what car you had, that determined if, in their minds, if you were successful or not, and if they wanted to work with you often. Well, these days, the car isn't really the first thing people see. The first thing people see is your website. And so that's why it's so important to have a professional, beautiful, great working website that actually is ranked. And so let me go through the homepage here, and I'm going to go through a couple different features and all of the different pages here, so you got a broad idea. Now, first things first, this is all going to be customized, so it's going to be your website. It's going to be on your domain name, and then it's going to have your logo, and it's going to have all your contact links here. And so easily for people to contact you, to call you, and to email you. And the big thing about websites is really the whole point of them being there is, number one, for you to look good. Number two, for people to contact you. And so we have a bunch of contact forms, but we take it a step further. On every page, we have this little chat box here. And really, this is a contact form that's going to be there. And it's very easy for people to actually reach out to you. As we scroll down on the home page here, we got a bunch of different links to different pages on the site. Then we have a couple highlighted reviews, and they link to a review page, which I'll go over in just a little bit. Then as we scroll down, we have a blog. Now, typically when you have a website, you create the website and all of a sudden it just sits there. Well, the problem with that is one of the things that Google looks for when they rank websites is how often is the website updated. So that's the thing that you need to do is blog. So we have a basic package where you just get the website, and then we have a premium package where you actually get the website, and then we also will update your website with one blog post a week. And that will also be automatically posted onto your Facebook page if you want. And so it's going to be, very, very good blogs, interesting, that it's going to be real estate and mortgage industry specific. And the beauty behind that is you get the website and then you leave it. We do the rest, and the website does what it's meant to be doing. And most companies don't do that. And so really a lot of companies will make the website, but then it's on you to actually update that. We don't want that. Then we obviously have call to actions on the bottom of every page. So let's go to the first page here, the About page. This is going to be your specific page here. It's going to have your information, your photo, your bio, a couple snippets if you want, contact form, and then social media links. And of course, we got the call to action. Now, if you notice, this just slid up, and this slides up after 10 seconds of being on every page. And so the reason we do that is because we want it to be a noticeable thing rather than just always being there. And so again, this contact form is going to be there on every page, which is very important. Then we have the review page, and what we do is we pull reviews that you have on other sites such as Zillow or Facebook or something like that. We'll bring them over to one consolidated page, and then also links out to your different social media sites where people can review you on. And so that's an important thing because you need to direct people to where they can review you on. And again, as you saw, we got the contact form coming up. All right, so let's get into the process of the mortgage page. And basically, again, this is all going to be branded to you, your colors and everything like that. And it just goes through the 6 different stages of the home buying process. The documentation stage, what documents are generally needed. The appraisal stage, what's going on, what the appraiser is doing. Underwriting stage, and then conditional approval, clear to close, and the closing stage. And again, of course, we got our call to action as well as our contact form. This is all clickable, and so people can, they're concerned about the conditional approval stage, they can go over to it, and there we go. All right, then let's see the types of mortgages. Now we jam-pack this with pretty much every type of mortgage there really is. And this is just a comprehensive guide of all the mortgages available, but of course we can customize this. So let's go ahead and let's click on FHA, and we give a couple bullet points of FHA. Then we got 203K, VA loans, jumbo loans, USDA, HARP 2.0, low down conventional, which is a 3% down conventional, standard, ARMs, fixed rate mortgages, reverse mortgages, back to work program, low down or low FICO score, FHA, no FICO, no problems, home path program, one-time closed construction, and that's what we put. So if you have others that you want to put in there, if you want to take some away, that's there as well. All right, then we got a refinancing page. And this just goes through the common reasons to refinancing and a couple different refinancing options. Then we have a understanding your credit score page to give some knowledge on that. And it goes through what is actually reported, what is your credit history made up of, and then things to do if they see an error on their credit report. This is again one of those things where if someone does have an error on their credit report, you can just direct them to this page and they can make the necessary changes. Then we have the mortgage glossary of terms page. So basically we jam-packed just about every glossary term we can think of, and then with a search. And so if someone's looking for, let's say, debt to income, they can put in debt and then all the things that have debt to income in there and click on it and it goes to the dictionary of that. All right. That is it for the Get Started. Then we have the blog page. Now the blog is actually on the home page. The most recent 4 blogs are on the home page, and then they're also on the actual blog page of it. And as you see here, we got a couple blog posts that we're gonna have on there to begin with. Let's see an example of what a blog post looks like. As you see here, it's it's some pretty basic things, but again, this is very important to get ranked on Google. Some of them are going to be pretty detailed, some of them are going to be just a couple words, to be honest. And let's see what this one is. So we got some words, we got some graphs, and then one important thing is they're all on there with Facebook comments, so people can easily interact with your website as well. Then we got the contact page. And simple contact form. We'll have contact emails and phone numbers, addresses, and then we have that all on the bottom of the page as well. Let's go to the privacy policy, and we can customize this to if your company has a specific privacy policy. And then consumer grievance policy. We can customize this if you have a specific customer grievance policy. And again, all of your contact details are going to be on the bottom of the page, all clickable, so it's easy to contact you as well. Then you have apply now, and every company kind of does a different application link. And so what we recommend is you just send us the URL of your current online application, and we'll just link back to that. So that's the the general overview of what's going on here. Now there's going to be a couple pages as well that are going to be hidden. So one of the things that we we really pride ourselves with is SEO. And we talked about a couple different things that we're going to do that with the blog posts. We're also going to make 10 different on the premium version, 10 different SEO pages for you. And so just to give you an example of what that might look like, let's go to an example site. And this is a page here. And so this is a page where we are doing specific SEO towards the town of Barrington. And we want to be ranked for if anybody types in Barrington Mortgage or Barrington Mortgage Banker. And basically how we do this is we have a formula, and basically we're plugging in different town information on that town as well as mortgage related information. And basically Google looks at this, and this is a very rankable page. So we have photos of that town, history, historic places, and we do all this, and then obviously you have the contact information and a Google map. This is something that we do, and so you guys wouldn't be doing this, but basically you're just going to give us the 10 different towns when you have the premium package with us, and we'll be creating these pages. Just to show you an example of how this actually ranks, I'm going to go ahead and put in Google here. I'm going to put in Barrington Mortgage. And so these are ads. It says ads on here in Google. Ad. And then the #1 search is Barrington Bank, and then that page is number 3. So let's go a different route. Let's try in Barrington Mortgage Banker. We got an ad as #1, and then all of a sudden that page is #1 as well. Let's see what else. Barrington Bank, we beat them on that one. So let's try a different one. Let's try Chicagoland. We got an ad, and then all of a sudden we have a Chicagoland page of ours that's number 1 and 2. Let's try just Chicagoland mortgage. We have an ad, then we're not number 1, but that page is number 2. Let's do a completely different criteria. Let's try Crystal Lake. Let's try Crystal Lake mortgage. Just show exactly what we were doing before. We're not number 1, 2, 3, or 4, but we are number 5. So basically, the point I'm making here, and you can see what that page looks like. Here we go. It's a similar page, but it's geared towards Crystal Lake. So the point that I'm making here is that we're going to be creating specific pages to actually get you ranked for different towns, which is really important just because, again, most websites, they're just there and they don't do anything. We're actually going to be ranking you, we're going to be updating your site, and we're going to do this all with a great looking and great working website. Reach out with any questions. I think this is a great value, and looking forward to talking to you. Have a great one. Bye-bye. You know what? Actually, what I'll do first is I'll just show you how to actually sign up. So you just go to the domain name LoanSites.co, and you'll get to our site here. You can see the different options, and basically there's a couple different packages. Now if you do the standard package, it's $129 a month with a $300 one-time setup fee. What this does is it gives you the basic website. It doesn't have blogs and it doesn't have the SEO. If you go to our professional, it's $169 a month with a $300 setup fee, so it's a little bit more a month, but you're going to get the blogs and you're going to get the actual SEO. And so this is by far the most popular and really the best deal. Now we have another option here too. It's $1,497 one-time fee and $169 a month. And basically what this is it's for a absolutely customized site. It's going to take a little bit longer to actually set this up. But if you, for some reason, you don't like the templated site that we've already created, this would be your option to create a different site. Typically, you're going to get a site that looks similar to this with a bit of customization. Let me know if you have any questions. And again, what you do to sign up is you just click sign up, and then you'd be going through a couple different options that they have to set up an account with a credit card. And then it's just a quick contact form from there. We'll ask a couple items that we need to set up your website, and the site should be up in just a couple days after that. So sign up today and reach out with any questions. Have a good one. Bye-bye.